Right now, Fox 40 Sports Director Chris Tavares joining us now live in Philly tonight. All right, Chris, so we all know your first love is the game. We know you love the game of football. But I would say a close second, or maybe tied for first, would be your love for food.
Snacks.
And I saw as of last night on Twitter, you and Sean Cunningham, who's there with you, had already had 2 cheesesteaks. And I'm sure that tally has gone up now 24 hours later.
Well, it's just 2 cheesesteaks still. We haven't had a whole bunch of time to eat yet today. We're planning on checking out some more of the food once we're done with all of our live shots here. But, I mean, Philadelphia, it's known for cream cheese. Philadelphia cream cheese. It's also the home of John Adams High and Corey Matthews and Boy Meets World. And it's also got a whole bunch of history and cool sites to check out. Sean and I did that. Let's show you some of the stuff that we've been checking out while we've been here in Philly, a little over 24 hours. Of course, we start out at the Philadelphia Art Museum, and they are all in on the Eagles. You see some of those cutouts of Eagles players lining up the steps. It's a gorgeous building, but you can't go to the Philadelphia Art Museum, also known as the Rocky Steps, and not run up the stairs. So I did. I was pretty proud of myself. I didn't trip, and I did it in under 30 seconds. I don't know if that's impressive or not. Then later today, we checked out the Liberty Bell and the birthplace of America, Independence Hall. That was something that I was really, really excited to see. We got our pictures next to the bell and took a ton of pictures at Independence Hall. But, of course, no visit to Philly, we've already talked about it, is complete without eating some cheesesteaks. So here's our review of Pat's and Geno's, 2 of the most famous cheesesteak spots in the town. All right, we're in the heart of Philadelphia in one of the most popular intersections of the entire city for no other reason than because of the food that they've got. Right here, you've got Geno's cheesesteaks, and then their biggest rival, right over here the other way, Pat's. Sean and I sat down at both of them, gave them both a try. We'll tell you what we thought. Got it with Cheez Whiz and with onions.
It's messy, flavorful. It's really good. Everything that I wanted it to be. I feel like I could do it better. Need some spice, but it's good.
Cheez Whiz and onions, the traditional way. So this looks like it is me. Not nearly as cheesy as what we saw at Pat's, and the steak isn't all chopped up or sliced.
Look at that. Let's go right to the heart of it. Not my first rodeo. All right.
The bread is better, and it's not nearly as messy. But I think I like Pat's more.
The steak's a lot thinner, but not as flavorful. Going Pat's.
I mean, Sean, just not impressed. You got a gorgeous view of the downtown skyline right now, all lit up in green for the Eagles ahead of Sunday's NFC Championship game. We've heard that Pat's and Geno's aren't the 2 best places to go for cheesesteaks. There's this one place called Ishkabibbles. I think someone might have just made that up when they gave me a name. You've got Jim's. You've also got Tony Luke's. I don't know if we're going to have time to check out all of them. I don't know if my arteries can take it, but I do want to tell you that I made that run up the Rocky Steps within an hour of crushing those 2 cheesesteaks back to back. So that's probably my greatest accomplishment this weekend.
Yeah, you carb loaded, so you were ready to go. Also, I love the contrarian that is Sean Cunningham. He was like, it needs some spice. I'm just not impressed with this.
Yeah. Like, leave it to Sean to just,
Yeah.
it's all right.
Yeah, we're in Philly, the home of the Philly cheesesteak.
Well, you ran up the steps, so you killed about 30 calories of the 70,000 that you ate. So I feel like you're well on your way, buddy. You should stay another week.
My dad always told me you eat an elephant 1 bite at a time. I can't burn all 70,000 calories at once.
Plus, you're going to be really busy covering the game, so you needed to have as much energy.
That's right.
Especially traveling across the country as early as you did. So you're just getting ready for the busy assignment of covering the Niners over the next couple of days. It's all about the strategy.
Those cheesesteaks, that was the first thing we did when we landed. Our flight was at 6 in the morning back in Sac. First thing we did when we landed, I said, Sean, we're going to the hotel, we're going to unload our gear, and we're going to go get some cheesesteaks. If we don't do anything else the rest of this trip, we have to get some cheesesteaks. Even if we don't make the game, say they didn't give us a credential, we can stand outside the stadium and talk. I need cheesesteaks in my belly. and I've got 2 of them.
Okay. Well, let's hope you make it to the game too.
Yeah. that third restaurant, the name that they gave you, I think
We
they
are
made it
credentialed.
up.
We're good for that.
I think they made that up.
All right, Chris Tavares and Sean Cunningham behind the camera. We'll talk to you in a little bit.